That's sure a fun bite. Get them on a shallow square bill up against the rocks. A little 1.5 square bill. Nice fat little largemouth. I'm gonna weigh him just for fun. Just a little bit over 2 pounds. Beautiful largemouth on a square bill. Hey everybody, it's Dalton. I'm out here at Lake Santa Margarita to give you a fishing report. And today I'm going to be able to give you a fishing report because the fishing was really good. Let me give you some overall conditions of the lake. Lake looks really good right now. Water temperatures are running. When I hit the water this morning, you're looking at about 70 degrees. Right now it's 73, so 70 degrees is kind of right around where the water temperature is right now, which is great. There's a lot of shad in the lake right now, so these bass are feeding up heavy on shad. There's grass growing on some of the shorelines, and I threw a frog this morning but didn't get any bites, but I'm going to keep throwing a frog because eventually I will. And there's plenty of cover out here to fish. There's little patches of grass, like I say, that are growing up along the bluff walls and along some of these shorelines. So the lake overall is doing really good. Water clarity is not bad at all. I fished for quite a while. Oh, there's another snake swimming around the water. I fished for quite a while over on the river end, and the water's a little more stained over there, but not that bad. I mean, the bass are going to see exactly what you're throwing. I keep watching that snake. I don't want that sucker coming over here. And right now I'm on the dam end. Water's a little bit clearer over here, but it's still real nice. Again, water clarity is not an issue. Speaking of snakes, we are at that time of year. I'll just tell you a quick story. Yesterday I took one of my neighbors out to some property by San Antonio Lake. He had a trailer out there. He doesn't have a truck, and he wanted me to help him get his trailer. So we get the trailer on, we pull it out of the gate of the guy's property. We go back, do some wiring so that we have the brakes and everything. And all of a sudden we hear this real high-pitched sound. And lo and behold, right underneath that trailer, in maybe 5 minutes of time, a big old rattlesnake snuck up under that trailer. He could have got either one of us at any time, but instead he warned us. So I pulled the trailer up, irritated him a little bit, got some good pictures of him. But yeah, if you're a shoreline fisherman, the rattlesnakes are out right now. They are coming out. This warm weather has brought them out, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them at Nacimiento, and there's a lot of them over here. So be real careful, guys. At any rate, let me tell you, there's basically 4 baits I caught my bass on today. One of them is a little Strike King 1.5 square bill, and I throw it on 12-pound test fluorocarbon. And I like to work this really shallow. It's shallow water cranking right up against the rocks, and got some bites on this today. Another one, I'm doing a separate video on this. This worked out for me really good today, and I use it as a search bait. So when the wind kicks up like this, I love to throw a spinnerbait. I love to burn it. And this spinnerbait worked out really good. Like I said, I got a video coming up on this. Another thing that I knew would work out here, I was in a tackle shop, and I saw these Yamamoto D shads, okay? And I'm doing a separate video on this, and I got a specific color. I colored the tail yellow because I want this thing to look just like a bluegill. It's a little soft jerkbait, but I tell you, it worked really, really well today, and I got a video on that. The other thing I used, that I also have a video that I'm doing, but this is a 4-inch Z-Man worm, and I specifically want to talk about this jig head in the next video, but I just drug this thing along as well and caught quite a few bass. As far as the size, they ranged from 1.5 pounds to 4 pounds today. This was actually one of the best days I've had on this lake in a long time. So the bass are biting. It's post-spawn. I caught some post-spawn bass today, and they're really fattening up, and they're very aggressive. Every bite that I got was a good bite. There was no short strike in my lures. It was just really a solid bite. So right now, bass are biting out here. I plan on coming back out here in a few days and doing some more fishing. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I wanted to get out here and give you a report. Nacimiento, I think, is still doing the same. It's a good bite out there. Probably top water in the mornings and in the evenings, and maybe some small plastics throughout the day if the wind calms down. But fish are definitely biting out there. So Nacimiento's doing good right now. As of today, Margarita's doing good. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Talk to you next time. I still want to know where that snake is.